Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what you guys need to know at this time. Keep in mind it's general, so it may resonate, it may not, okay? Could be past, present, or future. So let's see what you guys need to know today. Before I get into the reading though, yesterday I was just standing in my kitchen and all of a sudden the song "The Winner Takes It All" by Abba was like blaring in my mind. And I don't know any of the lyrics besides "The Winner Takes It All," okay? So I was like, I need to look at the lyrics because I don't know why this song is playing in my head, okay? So random. And I don't ever listen to this song, okay? So I didn't really know any of the lyrics. And this really caught me here. Okay, so she sings, "I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say. No more ace to play. The winner takes it all. The loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny." And then down here, the judges will decide. The likes of me abide. Spectators of the show always staying low. You know, and then it just keeps going on. The winner takes it all. And I found that so interesting, especially these lyrics here. "I've played all my cards and you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play," which makes me think, okay, so whoever you're coming up against, it seems that they've played all their cards. They don't have another ace to play. And you've played all your cards. And now it's kind of like, let's see who the winner is. All right, the winner takes it all. The loser standing small, that's her destiny. So if we just take that snippet of the song, it's like, because I know the song is about something else, but if we just take those lyrics here, when you're in a match with someone, okay, you both have your cards to play, right? But something about that's her destiny. So it's kind of given me that feeling that it was part of your path, it was part of your destined path here to not back down, but to really play all the aces that you could play, or to play the hand that you could play, okay? Or play the cards that you have to play, because whoever you were coming up against, they were doing the same thing. Now, this might have been someone that was very determined to take you down, and they played every single card that they could against you, okay? Every single card that they had somewhere up their sleeve, they tried. And something about the winner takes it all. So let's see what this is about, guys. What are you trying to tell the collective here with that song? The winner takes it all. The winner, it's like all or nothing. Something that you're doing here, okay, or something that you had to go through, it was literally all or nothing. It could have even been something like life or death, okay? Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles, Death in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. I just said life or death, all or nothing. And then these come out in reverse, which tells me you lived, you survived. So if we're talking it's life or death, you have life. Okay, they couldn't take you out. They couldn't end you. They couldn't bring you permanent endings. You survived a betrayal, a painful betrayal. Or they couldn't end you permanently. They couldn't stab you in the back and betray you like this. Okay, we have a Queen of Cups here and a Queen of Pentacles. So let's see who this Queen of Pentacles is. If this is you, or if this is someone that you're dealing with. So they've played all their cards, no more ace to play. This could even be about how many times they try to take you out, okay? They could have tried to play every single card that they had to try and get rid of you. Now they don't have any cards to play. Now they don't have anything left. Besides the victory, that's her destiny. So look, besides the victory, it could be also your destiny that you're not dying. They're not going to take you out. They're not going to give you a painful ending and leave you for dead somewhere on the side of the road. It's not your destiny. Okay, so victory is one thing, but I feel like victory in someone's case here, whatever you went through, it might have been so hard that the little victory is okay, yeah, whatever, defeat, okay. But I feel like the big victory is that you're alive, is that you survived, okay? Maybe despite all odds, right? So who's the Queen of Pentacles? The Nine of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups. This is someone that's a bit confused right now. This Queen of Pentacles is confused, sad, depressed, grieving. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to do. Coming out with the Nine of Cups, though, it's like it's decreasing. So this might be the person or one of the people that felt like whenever this thing started, they had all of the cards. They had all of the aces. Somebody that might have thought that, you know, they're better than you. Okay, so it could have been someone very smug, very arrogant, very content with what they were doing here. But gradually, as it increases here or decreases, it goes from the 7 to the 5. So it ends up just getting worse and worse. And it could be them realizing that they've played all their aces and they don't have anything else to play. And here you are, not gone, okay? Alive. So let's see, Death in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. The Empress. And the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it's a decrease. It goes from the 2 to the 1. So they had, so again, it's like they think it's all about the decrease. It's like they're approaching something thinking, oh, I have all the cards, and it just keeps getting less and less and less. And it's almost like they're running out of options and they don't know what to do. Okay. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords in the upright. The Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands in reverse, no plan. This was a whole team effort. And when this team effort started, the goal was painful ending for collective, okay? Painful ending, painful betrayal. Get rid of them, okay? Who needs collective around, right? But alas, you survived. And now they don't have a plan. So it's almost like you were never supposed to get this far. Look at this at the bottom. The Six of Wands. Victory. The winner takes it all. Yeah. No more plan, right? The winner takes it all. And they don't have a plan now. They don't know what to do now. Because you weren't supposed to survive. You were never supposed to survive something. Okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. The King of Swords. There's a King of Swords here that knows the truth. There's someone here that knows the truth, or they're speaking the truth, or the truth is out. About what? About a relationship to a privileged lady. Okay, the truth is out about a relationship to a privileged lady. Now, what is that? An engagement ring. A commitment, a partnership, completion, union. The truth is out now about a commitment, a partnership, an engagement ring. Yeah, the truth. Clarity, truth, revelation. The truth is out. Why is that important though? Because now it's a missed opportunity. Because that means it's a missed opportunity. Four of Cups, it's a missed opportunity. A missed opportunity for what? For the plan, okay? Occupation, for some sort of a plan or what somebody was working on. So the truth about a relationship or an engagement or a commitment means it's a missed opportunity for their plan. Three of Wands, for their plan, for their plans, for their... I feel like occupation isn't... Well, I don't know. Is it an occupation or Is it a plan? It's victory. This is how they were planning on getting victory. This is how they thought that they would win. They thought they would be the winner, and the winner takes it all, right? Has to do with their plan. Three of Swords in reverse, what they were working towards. Okay, so at first this Queen of Pentacles here, or someone, King of Swords, someone here was very smug. Yeah, deception, Five of Swords, with their sabotage, their manipulative, calculated, backstabbing, win at all costs, smug, arrogant kind of energy here, right? They really thought they had it in the bag and they were going to get what they want. Win at all costs, yeah. What's the Seven of Cups? The Queen of Wands. Now someone is confused about a Queen of Wands here, or a Queen of Wands is confused. Queen of Swords. Confusion. An illusion. High Priestess in reverse. They weren't listening to their intuition about this. What's the Seven of Cups? Coffin. A death, an ending, a permanent ending, something ending permanently, a coffin. What's that? Addiction. An addiction. Yeah, and that's how they were going to do it, right? This is how they thought they would be the winner, okay? This is how they thought they would have it all. A death because of an addiction. So basically like an overdose, all right? Twin flames. But now something is being balanced out here with a love call. Somebody is not expressing love. Somebody is not calling someone on the phone. Somebody is not talking to someone on the phone. They're not thinking of someone letting them know. Something is being balanced out here. The truth is coming out about a partnership. How they planned something here and how they thought they could win at all costs. Tell me more about them not listening to their intuition about this, or thinking that they could manipulate people. Yeah, they thought they could manipulate people. Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups. This is a saboteur. This is a criminally minded, okay? Someone trying to cheat, lie, steal, get away with it, doing something sneaky with an offer, with a proposal, with a romantic gesture, or somebody being generous to someone, being compassionate or empathetic towards someone. This was just a farce, okay? It was just a lie. Yeah, it was all just part of this investment, this long-term plan here. A long-term plan to lie and get away with it. Knight of Wands in reverse. Impulsive action. Strength in their ego. Yeah, this is a person, and this is giving me that Five of Swords, Nine of Cups energy. It's just someone that is just in their ego, okay? Very smug, very arrogant. They think that they're better than everyone else, okay? They have a big ego. They want to have power over you. They want to dominate. They want to, they want to get it their way, doing anything to win. But everything just keeps depleting. So at first, when they had all of the aces in their hand, all the cards that they could play, right? They were in their ego about it. They thought that they were, they were smug about it, arrogant. They thought, oh yeah, we're going to get what we want, and we can dominate, and we can come after the collective, and we can force our way. Or, I mean, maybe this is also just them obsessed. It says codependent, obsessive, possessive, controlling. They were obsessed with the outcome going their way. Obsessed with the idea of ending you, okay? Unaliving you, maybe even. Taking you out, causing endings for you. They were obsessed with it. Six of Cups. In the past, the illusions that they created, manipulative, very, very manipulative energy, okay? Someone here is an illusionist, highly manipulative. I mean, this is this is snaky energy. This is very fake and very snaky. It's someone that'll snake their way in and manipulate by, you know, they use their intuition for bad, for evil. They want to come across as being nice and caring and helpful, but they're not. Very manipulative, very dark energy. Okay, very strategic as well. So tell me more about death in reverse. The Six of Cups, yeah, in the past, they couldn't end you. They couldn't end you in the past. Couldn't cause permanent endings in your life. The Page of Wands. This has to do with some sort of Queen of Pentacles. Some sort of communication in the past. The Chaser. Reaching out to someone that somebody is chasing after them. Reaching out to someone. A message. So it's almost like after this Queen of Pentacles couldn't get rid of you or couldn't unalive you, couldn't take you out, they ended up reaching out to someone else for help, okay? Yeah, to make sure that the truth doesn't come out. To make sure nobody finds out what they did, finding out in reverse. They had to find other players, right? So it's kind of like, okay, so they played their card, it failed, you survived, and now they got to try and find a new card to play. They need to find a new ace. What can I say now? What can I do now to make sure that the truth doesn't come out? To try and switch something around, Two of Pentacles. To try and find a new ace, right? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, this person felt like they were running out of time, or maybe they were impatient, or they felt like they couldn't balance something out on their own. They couldn't figure out how to balance something. So they needed someone new. It's like reaching out to someone because they need someone else. They can't finish the job on their own. Okay? They need someone else to help. So what is it that they needed to balance out? Something about not getting money, unexpected income in reverse. Because they weren't going to get any money if they don't figure out how to balance it out. Something about not getting money. To a judge. Something about explaining themselves to the judge or to the law or to a lawyer. Maybe somebody had to figure out how to explain themselves to the law. About not giving someone money or not having money. Someone wasn't being paid money. This has to do with messages and a child. Messages and a child? Why is this giving me like child support, family? It's like, what is that? Not paying money to a child is like child support? Why am I getting like a warrant? Like a warrant for someone that doesn't pay their child support? Or something about getting some sort of benefits? Why am I getting that? What is that about? Message and a child. Yeah, Page of Cups. It could have something to do with a child or some sort of a messages. Financial news in reverse. Some sort of money didn't go to a child or somebody wasn't paying money. The Devil. Something about a contract or the Four of Wands. Page of Swords. Some sort of messages. Or a letter to the home or a message to the house. Or is this like a search warrant? It's like a search warrant or some sort of communication about somebody going to someone's house. Like, you know what I'm getting? Like a bailiff. Adjudication. I'm getting like a bailiff, okay? So if someone owes you money, or they owe you child support, or they owe you money and they refuse to pay, it's like, it's giving me like a bailiff, like someone that ends up going to the house and trying to find the person that's supposed to be paying because they're not. And something about maybe even like getting a search warrant, like from the judge. Like if a bailiff repeatedly tries to find someone at home and they're not there, something about getting like a court ordered search warrant to like get into the home because somebody just won't open the door. So you might have had this situation with someone. Why is that coming out? Because that's going to clear something up. Two of Swords in reverse. This is going to clear something, some sort of confusion up about work, about someone's job, about this plan, about what someone was working on. The King of Pentacles. This is going to clear something up about a King of Pentacles and their job. Why am I getting a search warrant? Very interesting. It was given to someone. It has to do with a gift. Somebody receiving something, giving something to someone. So a Queen of Pentacles, is this like the document? Somebody gave someone a document? Well, hold on. What do you mean somebody gave someone this document? Or what is this about this, something about like a search warrant or a bailiff or something like that? The Fool. A King of Cups in reverse decided to take a risk with this. So maybe the King of Cups in reverse is the person that you had a bailiff after, okay? Like you had a bailiff come after this person or knock on their door and try and find them and they were never home. Okay, and then what? That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh, okay. So I guess that needs clarifying for someone here. So what did the King of Cups in reverse then do with your bailiff paperwork that was sent to their house? Something in the past, okay, they were upset about this. They had a bit of a temper tantrum, okay? They felt slighted and unempathetic and they lack consideration for others, okay? They felt rejected in the past. They didn't like this, okay? They didn't like that you were sending a bailiff to their house because they weren't paying for things. The Emperor and the Knight of Cups. So that's when they decided to do something smug here with an Emperor. The truth about a King of Swords. Who's the King of Swords? A divorce? Or is it a contract? A main male in the reverse and a main female. No, it's like, no. Okay, so the King of Swords has something to do with a divorce of two people. The truth about an engagement ring. The truth about a ring, a partnership, and somebody not texting someone. Somebody was not on the phone texting someone about a ring. Okay, so somehow that ties into this as well. Oh, wait a minute. So this might be the catfish thing. Okay, so when the King of Swords finds out the truth, You know what this is giving me? That reading that I did. It's a reading I did. What was it called? This, like a family being blackmailed by a mystery person. Entire families being blackmailed by like a hidden person, mystery person. Yeah, that one. Where somebody figures out that someone is a catfish and they call up the number and they're like, I know that you're not this person. Who are you? And it's the Queen of Pentacles behind it. And this somehow has something to do with some sort of paperwork with a child not paying some sort of alimony, not paying some sort of child support, not paying some sort of money that they owe you, possibly a bailiff getting involved, possibly a search warrant for the house. So how does that tie in? How do these two things connect? It has to do with somebody feeling like they can't get out of something. They can't get away with something. The devil trying to stop somebody from figuring out the truth. The house, a home, somebody working a plan that has to do with a home, working on something at a home, working at a house, working from home, okay, a job. Somebody trying to confuse people here when it comes to someone being obsessive or jealous or... Is this how they, wait a minute, is this how they got them on board? Is this how they got the King of Swords on board? So it's kind of giving me like King of Swords reaches out to this Queen of Pentacles, who's a catfish, and says, I know that you're not who you say you are. Who are you? I know that love call in reverse. Something about these phone text messages is not adding up. I know you're not who you say you are. And this Queen of Pentacles having to figure out how to get out of what they've done, because they've been confronted as a catfish. So it's kind of like giving me what they said to this King of Swords in order to justify what they had done. And it has something to do with a child and a bailiff or child support, or maybe even a child, maybe even some sort of custody. What did they say? What did they say? Four of Cups in reverse. This High Priestess, Queen of Wands. It has something to do with the Queen of Wands and somebody not feeling rejected or letting go of resentment or trying to figure out how to release uncomfortable emotions. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with this offer. Family. It's like, look, it's like the catfish Queen of Pentacles reaching out to the Queen of Wands saying, hey, I'm so in love with you. Let's get married, blah, blah. But the whole time it's the Queen of Pentacles behind it and not the real person. It's like a love scam. It's a love scammer. King of Swords calls Queen of Pentacles, says, I know that you're not this person. Who are you? And then what? Yeah, that's this. I'm pretty sure that's this. Yeah, the illusion. The Seven of Cups. It's the illusion. It's like keeping the illusion going. The Tower. Yeah, this has to do with that moment where they figured out, where someone figured out that the catfish is a lie, or that somebody is creating an illusion or pretending to be someone else. Right. So, okay. Yeah. All right. So what else about that? The Three of Cups, this whole group of people or a party. The Devil in reverse, trying to disconnect themselves from something. The Eight of Cups, somebody walking away. Or this Queen of Pentacles told them that somebody walked away from you because you're crazy. Right? The Lovers and the Four of Swords. Okay, so let's say you have problems with this King of Cups in reverse, legal problems, okay? Something about a bailiff, you want them to pay for something, or a custody case, or some sort of a court case going with this King of Cups in reverse. This Queen of Pentacles is connected to the King of Cups in reverse. And then they tell this group, this other group, that King of Cups in reverse walked away from you. Okay. Something about a child. They told them something about a child. They said something about children. So this Queen of Pentacles then told these people that they're doing this because of a child, or they're doing this because of children. That's how they got themselves out of what they had done, being a catfish. They said they were only doing this because of a child. Okay. Knight of Cups. And that they were... And if this Queen of Wands also has children, that's what they used. That's the excuse they made. They said, we're only doing this because of the children. That's the excuse that they made. I'm only doing it because of the children. Because they couldn't move forward with this gift, or this engagement ring, or this jewelry, or this valuable item, or whatever that is, right? This valuable item. Couldn't move forward with that after being exposed. So they lied and said it was about the children. The Hierophant. Yeah, marriage. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles was a love scammer. She was promising marriage to someone here as a catfishing scammer. And something about getting out of poverty, because she was trying to get out of poverty. So when she got caught, she said something about children. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, lying ass, really. So she lied about, or this is about the court system, or this has something to do with, she made up a lie about the court system and about you wanting money, and something about the bailiff, or something about wanting money from the court system, or child support, or alimony, or something like that. Then she pulled off that one, I guess. What did this Queen of Pentacles tell this group that she was catfishing about, why she was doing it, huh? What is that about? She said it has something to do with the officials, a bailiff, or a lawyer, or a judge. That's what she said. A message of concern and a journey. Something about a message of concern about someone traveling or moving, or somebody moving away. Or something about, this person might have even like accused you of like kidnapping a child or something like that. Like, it's giving me, they lied about children, or they lied about what happened with a child, or, you know, what happened during a custody case and all that. Because of a divorce, or because of somebody not being married, a divorce. Sudden wealth. Something about money and a married couple in reverse. Something about wanting money because of a marriage in reverse? The fuck? What? Poverty. So this Queen of Pentacles called you a broke person, said you're broke and you need money, and now what you're... Something about court, something about discrediting your court cases, or saying that they're bogus, or you just want money out of someone, or you're lying in court, or you're just trying to squeeze someone for money, and you're like, something about that, and something about children. So that's how they got these people, that's how they got them on board, even though they had just been catfished and lied to. It's like, shit, I've been caught as a catfish. How can I come up with a crazy ass lie to defend what I did, but also keep these people on board so that they don't turn against me and report me. So that's what she said to them, I guess. Okay, anything else about that? The Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. This has to do with changing fate around, or something about a lot of money, or this is a point in time where the wheel turned. The wheel turned after this moment. The Star promising them a lot of money. The Queen of Pentacles ended up promising these people a lot of money, or their wishes to come true, or anything that they want. She can make it happen for them. The Three of Swords. If they would please help her with this case against you, or something like that. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, holding on to the past. Something about what happened in the past. Holding on to control in the past. The Devil, control. This is how they stayed under her control. This is how they stayed under her spell, under her control. Or this is how she was able to control them in the past. Has something to do with children, or lying about what happened with a child, lying about a court case. House in reverse. Something about moving out, or why someone moved out, or why someone left home. Bad health. She said that you got kicked out of a house because of bad health. No. Yeah, something about the judge and getting money. Something about wanting to get some sort of money from a judge. Or trying to maybe even have like someone arrested because they're not paying you what they owe you and they keep avoiding the law. Something about a court case and getting kicked out because of your health. So this Queen of Pentacles spun a whole web of lies about you to justify why she had been catfishing someone. And then she basically explained it away as, oh, I had to do this because you don't understand. I'm trying to take someone down here, and that's why I had to do this, like that. Yeah, she was expecting something. And she was using children to do it. She had an expectation. It's kind of like getting caught as a catfish and being like, yeah, I know what I did is bad, but I'm only doing it to save you. Like that kind of a thing. Like, I'm doing this for the good of all, believe me, right? Healing heart. Yeah, I'm trying to free you from a toxic person in your life. Yeah. A self-indulgence. Focus on self. No, this person, yeah, that's what they told this group. That's what they told this King of Swords, Queen of Wands. That they're doing this to help them heal and help them free themselves from a toxic person. But in reality, it was just selfish. It was all for their own selfish gain. It was all just to get what they want. Had nothing to do with helping anybody free anyone from any kind of a toxic person, especially not you. Yeah, a karmic relationship. This person is just a karmic that hates you, is resentful towards you, is triggered by you, and is trying to figure out how to get close to people that can be their new ace of cards that they want to play, right? That's it. Okay. So he said, look, yes, I've been catfishing and lying and making someone false promises about getting married. But trust me, it's for the good of all. I'm doing it for the children. The fuck? I'm doing it for the children, right? Okay. What's the Ten of Swords reverse? The Six of Swords. Yeah, it's just about this person trying to get away. They're trying to get away with something. Three of Swords in reverse. They don't want to be the one that goes down and gets hurt, or they couldn't do something to you, okay? They couldn't betray you. They couldn't get rid of you. You survived something. Eight of Cups in reverse, and they didn't know how to get out of it. Or it's even about, like, they could even have tried saying that you were the one that wouldn't leave someone else alone. It's like somebody just wants to be left alone and you won't leave them alone. So, okay, right. So let's say it is some sort of a thing with a King of Cups in reverse. This person owes you money, okay? They refuse to pay whatever they owe you. They keep running away from the law, trying to dodge the law, trying to delete their, change their number so you can't find them. They're never home when the bailiff comes knocking. And it's almost like they tried to say, you won't leave someone alone. No, bitch, you owe me money, okay? Like, why would I leave you alone, really? Especially if it's child support. No, bitch, I'm not gonna leave you alone until you fucking pay, okay? But it's almost like they tried to say, you just won't leave someone alone. Someone wants to be left alone by you. They've been changing their number and you just keep trying to find them. Sending a bailiff to someone's house because you owe someone money and refuse to pay, that is not the same thing as you won't leave them alone. You got a lawyer, okay? You got a lawyer looking for this person that's trying to dip out on their responsibilities, okay? Like, cut me a break. Wee, wee, wee. Smallest violin, right? Like, grow up, okay? Maid male. Look at this maid male, okay? If this is who you're dealing with, or it's the King of Swords, I don't know. A liar. Yeah, a main male liar, a main male thief. I feel like this is whoever you're dealing with that's trying to dodge their responsibilities, okay? And they're just lying about what happened. They're lying about the court case or the custody case or the family situation or what happened or why you got a bailiff come into their house or whatever this is, right? They're just lying. They're just lying. And that's how they got this group to work together. That's how they got these other people on board after they had been exposed. The Star, by promising them some sort of wish fulfillment. You're going to have everything that you ever wanted if you work together with us. Oh no, you know what that sounds like, right? Hollywood producer. I can make you famous, right? The Chariot in reverse. Marriage. Yeah, all you got to do is pretend to be a married couple, okay? If you pretend to be a married couple for us, then it's a win-win outcome for everyone involved. That's kind of what this is, right? Yeah. You help us, we help you. It's a win-win, right? Despair. And now they're in despair. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, this is what they said. Despair about a child. We're doing this because we're just in despair about a child. It's all about a child. You have to understand. We didn't lose custody, or we didn't, walk away because we wanted to. We lost custody because this person is evil or something like that, right? Something they said about the children. We're trying to protect the children. We're committing all these crimes for the children. Please help us protect the children, the innocent children. That's what it's about. That's why we've been doing all this crazy shit. It's for the children. And that's why we've been catfishing you as well, because we want to protect your children. Right? Sure, man. Okay. A mature man. Now a mature man is in despair. Why? Because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they should have never worked together with these people, or what? The Seven of Swords, they were lying the whole time. They were lying the whole time. They also could have lied about someone losing their job. Yeah, and they're not going to be able to defend themselves now from that, okay? Strength. The Page of Cups in reverse. Something, Page of Cups in reverse. What's that? marriage. Because it all ties back to this. It was not, whoever was promising someone marriage was the Queen of Pentacles. It wasn't who someone thought it was. It was someone different. Somebody was lying about getting married or wanting to propose to someone. It was a love scamming catfish. And they had to try and defend themselves after being caught. That's what this whole reading is about. It's just about the fact that Queen of Pentacles got caught as a catfish, got caught lying. They didn't know how to defend themselves being called out as a catfish. They didn't want the plan to go down the drain, realizing that they weren't who they said they were a catfish. And then they had to defend themselves somehow. And they lied about a breakup and a separation, and they lied about why somebody was giving someone the silent treatment, why this King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, were giving you the silent treatment, why they didn't want to have anything to do with you anymore. Look at this. It says mask and then it's talking. Text, calls, emails, because somebody was wearing a mask and hiding their identity, pretending to be someone else. So they made up this lie and they said something about children. Yeah, look at that. It's a catfish. It's a catfish. And the King of Swords was the one that figured it out. The King of Swords is the one that was like, you're a fucking catfish. Okay? I know that you're not who you said you are. And then they had to figure out how to get out of what they said. Or out of that. So they called you evil. So they called you toxic. They called you obsessive, controlling, jealous, toxic, and crazy. That's what they said. Ace of Wands in reverse because they couldn't keep going with their plan. It was a missed opportunity. And this has to do with them taking some sort of action towards the court system. Or it has to do with you taking action in court or something that happened in court. They tried to say that whatever happened with you and someone in court is not how it really was. Or something about the bailiff maybe. I mean, this could be the bailiff. Something about the bailiff. Something about the bailiff from court. It's all to cover up this thing with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's because they got blocked. Their illusion got blocked. They weren't getting what they want. They weren't going to get their wish fulfillment. They got blocked. And so to get out of it, they said something about the bailiff or the court system or a child. Yeah, because they couldn't move forward anymore. Chariot in reverse. It was just a lie. Two of Cups. Yeah, a breakup. Lovers in reverse. I don't know what exactly it is. I feel like you're going to know what they said. Okay? Because I'm not really sure what they said. I'm only getting like a hint of it. But whatever they said, it was because they got caught as a catfish. That's the reading, guys. All right. So closing words. That's in the past. That's the whole reading. I don't know what this means. The Emperor. The Emperor might know what this means, okay? I have no idea. It's just somebody trying to get away with the ring, getting away with the fake proposal, getting away with the love scamming, getting away with the catfish profiling, I'm going to buy you a ring. Whatever they said, it was literally just to get away with this because they have been caught. And it has something to do with them trying to explain away why they did the catfishing thing. Something about a bailiff, court officials, a court case, and children. Being obsessed with someone, not leaving someone alone. They said all of that just to hide the catfishing love scamming. And to get these people on board so they don't get reported. Okay, I'm guessing. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.